Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on how does he view you now. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. Meditate here on the 3 cards and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful group 1, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on how does he view you right now. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So I see here your energy. You're naturally drawn here to the card that represents the rose quartz crystal. And the rose quartz crystal, this is an excellent choice for you because you see, the rose quartz crystal, it helps to purify and open the heart at all levels to promote love, self-love, friendship, deep inner healing, and feelings of peace. So this is an excellent choice for you. Let's see what card you do have as it does associate with the rose quartz. Forgiveness. So with the forgiveness energy, let me point out that first off, that the energy of forgiveness, that strengthens your capacity to let go of unwanted feelings and emotions. So he is wanting you to forgive him, to let go of things that may have taken place in a relationship that did cause, discord, the betrayal, the dishonesty. He wants you to forgive him. And I'm picking up a clear message as well from Spirit that forgiveness is the only way for you to go as it does relate to this relationship, because that is how you do align with your higher self. Forgiveness allows you to raise your vibration so that you can move on with a fresh, clear vibrational frequency. And so by forgiving him, that helps you, but the energy also helps to carry you towards a healthy relationship, whether it be a romantic relationship or a platonic relationship. Forgiveness here is what's a clear message starting out. I also do want to point out that the forgiveness energy is in correlation with your rose quartz crystal, because that's love. That is unconditional loving energy here. And it also represents healing, as Spirit did give us that insight moments earlier with the rose quartz crystal message. So it's healing here. So he wants this relationship to be healed, to be the way it was, before the discord. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he view you now, right now? How does he view you right now? And you have here death and rebirth. This is a clear message and a very strong confirmation. So with death and rebirth, this is about starting over. Again, he wants a new, fresh start, a new beginning with you. And he feels like you will give him this opportunity eventually. I do also want to point out that with the death card showing up, this is a clear indication that he's going to try to contact you with, an offer of moving on. He's going to contact you with that. He also wants to approach you as a changed individual, wanting you to recognize that there are big changes that have taken place within him. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he view you right now? And you have here the 5th house, passion. So with the 5th house, let me point out that the 5th house, it does rule over the zodiac sign Leo. So Leo is significant here in this reading in the top placements of his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation in the reading, Leo. And there are 12 houses in astrology. In an astrological birth chart, there are 12 houses, but the 5th house rules over romance and children and creativity. So this is like a romantic energy, relationship connection, and children are significant in this reading as well. I am feeling like he does see you in a romantic essence. This was a love affair that did take place between you and this other person, and he wants to rekindle that affair as well. He's very passionate about you. Thank you, Spirit. I do feel like also he wants to take you out and to enjoy entertainment, a performance, something very creatively. He sees you as a very creative person and gifted person as well, as it does relate to your talents. He's very attracted to you. Thank you, Spirit. I feel like this, a person does feel like you're very optimistic and you're very like humorous. You love to laugh. You like comedy. And he thinks he's humorous too, but you don't find him so funny right now. You don't think he's funny at all right now. But let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. So how does he view you right now? How does he view you right now? And you have here, I left when I saw you with someone. So what I'm picking up is this person doesn't want to see you with anyone else, and he wants to be with you. He feels like you let go of him first. He feels like you separated from him emotionally early on before he was able to move on from you emotionally. So you took the first step towards the disconnection. And so when you took that step, that's when he started envisioning you with being with someone else. He feels like maybe you're going to find someone better than he is, someone that could make you happy, someone that could be there for you for every aspect in your life. He also feels like you could be dating someone else as well. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. How does he view you right now? How does he view you right now? Thank you, Spirit. And these cards just jumped out of the deck. So I do want to do another shuffle just to get the vibration correct here. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups, he's very emotionally invested in this relationship connection. The cup energy does rule over the emotions and water zodiac signs. So Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces are in the top placements of his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation in the reading. And those placements could be seen in the sun, moon, or rising signs, the 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus. But he feels like you are the connection between his contentment. You are the bridge that will help to bring that family, that will bridge the gap between you and him and allow the family to have total love and support. This is what he wants to give to you. but he's not fully aligned with the energy. I feel like there's a lot of insecurities that's going on with inside of him where he's just not understanding what it does take to fully be content in this way. Thank you, Spirit. But he does want this from you. He wants contentment with the relationship, total love and support. He sees you as the person that is able to give that as well. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he view you right now? How does he view you? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here mask. So with the mask energy, yes, I'm picking up here that, again, he doesn't show his true feelings. So you see, Spirit gave a clear confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. He doesn't show his true feelings. He hides his personality. He pretends to be something that he's not. He's very, he's very deluding with his conversation and his actions. You just can't figure him out. There's gaslighting that does take place as well from this person. So I'm picking up a narcissistic energy. Thank you, Spirit, which makes sense. That's why he cannot totally align with the Ten of Cups energy here. That energy of total family contentment, love, and support that he does recognize in you, but he's unable to align with it fully because of his insecurities of hiding his true feelings. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. So how does he view you right now? How does he view you? Thank you, Spirit. How does he view you? And you have here the Amazonite. Loosen your grip. So with the Amazonite crystal showing up here in your reading, this is about how he feels like you do have your boundaries set. You are persistent with your boundaries. You have defenses up against him. You're protecting your energy, your mind, your body, and your spirit. You do not want to be affected by the discord in the relationship, by the energy that he does, bring towards you. You do not want to be affected by that. So you have your guard up, and he knows that. And he knows you're not going to let it down anytime soon. So I'm getting a clear message here that because of the energy that did show up, as it does relate to the narcissistic personality that he does have, Spirit is encouraging you to forgive this person. And I see how the mask card laid naturally under the forgiveness card. So forgive this person. Send this person lots of love and white sparkly light. That will allow you to raise your vibration and attract the people that are naturally meant to be a part of your frequency, your platonic relationships, as well as romantic partnerships. So group 1, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 2, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on how does he view you right now. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So I can see here that your energy, you're naturally drawn here to the card holding the gorgeous tiger eye crystal. And this is an excellent choice for you because the tiger eye is said to combine earth energy with light or sun energy. And it helps to create an intense stone that's also well grounded. So tiger eye is said to enhance your psychic and empathetic energies while protecting its wearer with unblinking eye. So it's full of protection, helps to enhance your creativity as well. So let's see what card you do have along with the tiger eye, divine feminine. So with the divine feminine energy, this is the frequency that this divine feminine energy supports your soft, receptive, and nurturing side, facilitating your intuition and intrinsic understanding of your connection to the cosmos. So what I'm picking up with this person, this guy, is that how he views you right now is this divine feminine energy. He knows that you have a high sense of intuition. Let me point out that the intuition is ruled by the moon, and the moon rules over the zodiac sign of Cancer. So Cancer is very significant here in the top placements of the birth chart, in his birth chart or your birth chart, as a confirmation in this reading. So that would be the sun, moon, or rising signs, the seventh house of relationships, or the planet Venus. So he sees you in this way. He's very attracted to you. He feels like you're soft spoken right now at this time, and you are very nurturing. Like there's something significant here with parenting or being a parent. Either you are a parent, either you do have a child by this person, or he sees you as having children and being a good parent as well. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he view you right now? How does he view you right now? Thank you, Spirit. You have here the World card. So he views you as having the world. The universe is conspiring in your favor. He feels like things always work out for you. And with the world energy, he feels like you're on a mission to like leveling up. You know, you're about that glow up, taking care of yourself, traveling. He feels like you're going to travel the world. He doesn't feel like he's taking the trip with you, but he feels like you're on top of the world and you're going to be traveling. He feels like you have learned your lesson as it does relate to the relationship, you know, between him and you, and even past relationships. He feels like you have learned your lessons, and there's nothing that can stop you from completing your goals. So he feels like you're moving forward as well without him. So let's get more insight. How does he view you right now? Thank you, Spirit. How does he view you? Pisces, the mystic. So he feels like there's something you're hiding. There's something very mysterious about you. Pisces is significant here in the top placements of the birth chart that I did mention moments earlier. He feels like there's something very mysterious about you because you're not sharing all of your business with him. You're not telling him everything that is on your mind. So there's something very mysterious. And again, he sees you as being empathetic as well, a very empathetic person, mystical. He does adore you. He feels like there's something very dreamy about you, something magical. And he cannot help but think about you. He feels like you're very spiritual as well. Thank you, Spirit. He does feel like you have compassion for him. That's what I'm picking up. Like he thinks that you feel sorry for him, but it's not feeling sorry for him. You have compassion for him because you know how he is. And so you just allowed yourself to see him from a different perspective. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he view you now? How does he view you now? Thank you, Spirit. How does he view you now? And you have here, so many things remind me of you. So with this energy showing up, I feel like different places that he does attend, outings. It could even be the local grocery store. I feel like there are places that he has attended where maybe there were figurines, such as like a dolphin or different sort of figurines that he knows that you love. And those things remind him of you, the air, the weather, other people, the way the flowers are blooming, remind him of you. So many things great elements, elements of higher frequency, such as happiness, beauty, things of beauty, things that are very creative, remind him of you. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. His exact, how does he view you right now? How does he view you? Thank you, Spirit. How does he view you? The King of Swords. So with the King of Swords energy, this is air energy, intellect, communication. So you're looking at Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra in the top placements of the birth chart, either his birth chart or your birth chart. As mentioned earlier, as a confirmation in the reading, but the King of Swords energy, he views you as someone that can communicate very well. Very well. He feels like you're going to meet someone. Like you're going to meet someone that is a leader, that's a strategic planner, that's really going to help you elevate in your life, that's going to help you grow, because he feels like he lacked that ability to see things through. So he is like the type of person, like he'll start a project and he'll quit midway through. And he feels like you're going to meet someone that is going to be, that is going to have the same goal sets that you have. And that's going to be very strategic with their planning and very effective at producing the outcome. And that's what he thinks about. He also feels like you may be attracted to this person that you're going to meet. He feels like you've matured a lot as it does relate to communication, because you haven't been so much, telling him how you feel. You haven't been reacting to his triggers. You've been responding in this very nice feminine flow and with a higher conscious. You're very careful about your vibration, where you don't want to mess up your good energy. And Spirit is acknowledging that, and you're on the right path, because energy, frequency, and vibration, those are the energies of the universe and mastery. So that is what allow you to attract whatever it is that your heart does desire, whether it be romantic relationships, finances, or events. You understand energy, and he knows this about you. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. So how does he view you right now? How does he view you right now? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the dragonfly. Thank you, Spirit. This is a wonderful confirmation with the dragonfly. So he views you as someone that is lighthearted, someone that loves to find out information, a seeker of things. He feels like you're going to address him about a situation, and now you're calm about it, and you want him to explain to you why exactly did he do what he did. And you're going to address him, but he doesn't know how you're going to do it. And he knows that you want the answer. So there's something coming to light as it does relate to this relationship connection. He feels like you're very adaptable, and you can change course at any time. You do not need him. You do not need anyone. He feels like you are healed, and you're moving forward, and you're blossoming. Your glow up is divine, and he knows this about you. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. So how does he view you right now? How does he view you right now? And you have here the hematite, ground yourself. So with the hematite energy, this is quite intriguing, especially with him seeing you being on top of the world. And the hematite energy is Earth zodiac sign energy. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo are significant in the placements of the birth charts that I did mention moments earlier, his or yours. So he sees you, he is very grounded. You're still loyal. You are someone that is dependable, you're reliable, but yet, and still you're humble and you are practical. So he knows that he cannot move you. He cannot trigger you. You're unshakable, unbreakable, going towards your higher greatness. Very connected to the divine is what he views in you. very blessed, prosperous, and compassionate, very spiritually connected. There's something here also to do with the ocean as it does relate to Pisces. So something you're doing with, you either want to go on a trip or you've been looking at sailing, going on a cruise or something like that. Something to do with the ocean or water is very significant here in the reading. Group 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 3, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on how does he view you right now. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So I can see here, you're naturally drawn here to the card holding the gorgeous turquoise crystal. And this is an excellent choice for you because you see, turquoise is a popular gemstone that has long been prized in many cultures. It's said to bring luck, peace, and protection. And it's also one of the birthstones associated with the month of December. So that birth month is significant here in this reading. And let's see what cards you do have. You have integrity. So with integrity, let me do point out that the integrity, the energy of integrity, that supports your choice to be consistently truthful and honest while being guided by high moral standards. So he views you as someone right now that is able to communicate the way that you feel in a way of like kindness and tact. Even if you have been hurt, even if you don't agree with what he has done or said, you're able to communicate with integrity. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. How does he view you right now? How does he view you right now? And you have here the 5 of Wands. So with the 5 of Wands energy, I do want to point out that he's passionate about the relationship connection. He's passionate. He wants to be with you and work with you as well. He wants to build with you. The 5 of Wands energy, that wand energy does represent the fire zodiac signs, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, in the top placements of his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation here in this reading. So in the sun, moon, or rising signs, the 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus. But specifically here, as it does relate to the 5 of Wands energy, he feels like there's a challenge. There's a challenge with getting close to you. He feels like there will be bickering or a rivalry between you two. There's an obstacle. You have your boundaries, persistent boundaries in place. And Spirit does recognize this about you. You're protecting your mind, your body, and your spirit as you should. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he view you? How does he view you right now? You have here the semi-sextile allowing. He feels like that you will allow him, the opportunity to explain himself, to respond. He views you as acknowledging him having a temper as well. But he does feel like that maybe, just maybe, if he could have a chance at doing things over again, that he can encourage you to see his potential and allow growth in the relationship connection. Allow growth to take place. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he view you now? How does he view you now? And you have here, I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. So he definitely views you as someone that has learned your lesson as it does relate to relationships. I feel like he knows about your personal relationships as well as, your relationship between him, romantic relationships, and you have grown. You have learned your lessons, and never again will you allow this person or any other person to take advantage of you, to take you for granted as well. He sees you as spiritually connected, guided by source energy. It's something that you do believe in yourself. You're a very faithful person, and he knows this about you. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. How does he view you right now? How does he view you right now? And you have here the 9 of Wands. Spirit gave us this insight moments earlier with the 5 of Wands showing up. So I am very excited to see the 9 of Wands protecting your boundaries, very persistent with protecting your energy, not allowing him to drain you. You have healthy boundaries in place. He knows this. You're not accepting his calls and texts as readily and freely. So he's seeing your value and your self-worth. He knows that you have raised your standards and you're not about to play with him at all. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. How does he view you now? How does he view you right now? Thank you, Spirit. How does he view you right now? The dragonfly. So with the dragonfly, this is light-hearted energy that you are focused on. Thank you, Spirit. And it makes perfect sense. He feels like you're going to find out something about him you already have the intuition about. You're going to find out about it, but you're not going to react like you would previously react. You may not react at all once you find out. Things are coming to light as it does relate to him in this relationship. He sees that you have changed. You've changed totally. And you're very adaptable. He views you as being healed and whole. Very optimistic, moving forward with a bright future ahead of you. Thank you, Spirit. He wants to be a part of your future, but he knows that he has a lot of work to do. There's so many things. There are lessons that he needs to learn. He understands that you have learned your lessons. I feel like you told him, I've learned my lesson with you. And he knows that by the way that you're behaving. Your actions speak louder than your words. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he view you now? Thank you, Spirit. How does he view you now? The Amazonite. Loosen your grip. So with the Amazonite crystal showing up, I am happy to see this because this is another nice confirmation here in your reading. Your reading is accurate AF. So many confirmations showing up. With Amazonite crystal and loosening your grip, he feels like, yes, you have changed. You do have a different perspective on life and relationships. You are calm. You are chilling. Okay, you are looking good and better, but you are not letting go of the boundaries that you do have in place while protecting your energy, taking care of yourself. You've raised your standards. So he does view you as someone that has even more courage, self-confidence, assurance, self-respect, self-love. And he's not about to play with you at all. High integrity here. Thank you, Spirit. So group 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.